Have you ever been annoyed at one point or another by someone not using proper cell phone etiquette? What if that person was you? Let's think about this for a minute. The person next to you, talking loudly into a mobile phone, offends those forced to listen to the business that's not their own. Private conversations, arguments, details about how a meeting went, or intimate knowledge of what's in a stranger's refrigerator at home are all things unwilling eavesdroppers can do without. Aside from the overbearing conversations, obnoxious ringtones provide regular disruptions. The social aspects of restaurants and cafes now have to compete with customized ringtones and one-sided conversations. This causes much of a distraction. As for me, I'm just someone who practices common courtesy when out in public or while driving. Bad cell phone etiquette. Not only is talking on your cell phone rude and inconsiderate in some cases, it can also be dangerous in others. First, I'm going to discuss why it's important. Second, I will share some significant facts. Finally, I'm going to explain what you can do. I'm sure you're wondering right about now why cell phone etiquette is really even that important. I mean, so what if the person next to me hears what I'm saying? It is easy to not think about others. We're in the middle of a conversation of some juicy gossip about our friend Jane who lives down the street and she hooked up with the UPS guy. Or when we're on the phone with our bank because there's a mess up in our financial transaction. Standing next to the wrong person, you could find yourself without a connection. Cell phone jammers are used by a person to kill a cell phone signal of the talker. The talker won't be able to reconnect until they are out of range. There's another type of person that you don't want to find yourself next to when you're in a conversation. Identity thieves. Identity theft is alive and well, and thieves love easy information. Because you don't know the people around you, you may be giving them privy information that you should be keeping for yourself. Identity theft is not the only danger. Distractions. Distractions are another problem. Drivers talking on phones make last-minute decisions. They can miss what's going on entirely, and this can cause unnecessary delays for the people behind them. Or worse, they can even cause traffic accidents. In 2001, such accidents caused New York State to be the first state to ban cell phone usage while driving. Shortly after, other states began to follow suit. Some restrict certain age groups from talking and or texting, while other states ban all ages. There are still about 10 states left that have yet to pass any sort of cell phone law. Despite the dangers, it's also a little inconsiderate and sometimes just rude. So what can you do to practice safe and proper cell phone etiquette? It really is quite simple and takes very little effort on your part. When a private conversation isn't possible, just give them a little, I'll call you back. This at least lets the caller know that you have acknowledged their call. They also know that you will call them back, as opposed to just leaving a voicemail they may not otherwise know. If the lights are off, so should your phone. More and more theaters are starting to throw people out for cell phone usage. So why would you even waste your money? Just keep it off. 10-foot rule. This is the amount of space that you should have between you and others when you're talking on your phone. Check your voice. You don't have to talk as loud as you think. If you're on a date, just don't do it. Be considerate of the person that you're with. When in public, just kiss. Keep it simple. Texting while driving, that's just a big no. Why even risk your life? And finally, just practice common sense. So, first I discussed why using proper cell phone etiquette is important, at least to me. Second, I explored some significant facts. Finally, I explained a couple of simple rules that you can do to follow proper cell phone etiquette. While I will agree that cell phones keep us safe and it keeps us connected to those that we love, one should be mindful of their cell phone use. Not only is talking on your cell phone rude and inconsiderate in some cases, it's also dangerous in others. The main point to consider is to just be aware and respectful to those around you. Remember, do you really want the person next to you to know what you really think of your in-laws or what you ate last night for dinner that gave you such a stomachache? Probably not. So are there any questions? Thank you for your time and attention.